Dirty Talks.
Oh, Bud Light?
All right, adios.
I'm drinking coffee because it's hard to keep up with Dirty Deborah Harry. Dirty is revving right now. How much coffee have you drank?
I
Today.
drank coffee this morning.
Oh, so you're not amped yet? Okay.
Let's do it.
All right. I think we're rolling. Spencer, I love you, and I will pay for your dinner. Goodbye. Hey, we're rolling, and we have speed.
Nice.
Talk to the people, Dirty.
Oh,
This is the camera.
All righty, skaters. This is Dirty Deborah Harry with Dirty Talks. I have my spirited sidekick, Miss Rolly Locks here.
Hello, world.
Right. Today is what, episode number 10?
It's episode 10.
Episode 10.
Can I confess something?
Yeah.
I did not think we would make it. 10 episodes. But it only
Because
took...
we started this 3 years ago.
It only took...
We
was
had
it
grand
really-
plans
it
at the
was two.
beginning.
I
We
think it's
totally
only
thought
two.
we were going to do one once a week.
I know.
Every time we start these episodes, we talk about how few of these we do, but we're bringing you number 10. Okay, we are hot on this because the Olympics just ended, and we are going to talk about the Olympics and then talk about a little bit about roller skating and its possibility to be a sport in the future in the Olympics. I want to just say we never really have sponsors for these podcasts, but we do now. Today's sponsor for Dirty Talks episode number 10 is both Backbeat Skates. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Backbeat Skate Company, but they're located in Huntington Beach. They have a 1,200 square foot maple wood floor for you to skate on with mirrors and ballet bars. It's unbelievable. If you're in town, you can take classes there. Some of your favorite instructors teach there. They do Zoom. I just did a Zoom lesson there today. That was super fun.
Okay, when you
And-
said Zoom, I thought that was a style of skating, and I had to, catch up.
No,
Got it.
girl, Zoom.
I know.
Zoom
Not
is
Zumba.
I'm not single-handedly bringing back Zumba. No, I did a Zoom lesson there today, and not only can you skate there, practice there, take lessons there, classes, but she has a full Rydell fitting studio, which means she has probably 5 of the highest end Rydell boots in stock, full size runs. That means when you come in and you say, I want to try that on in a size 6, there's a really good chance she has it there. And she's super good, Shannon, incredible at design, so she can help you do customs. Today is episode is also brought to you by Old Bones. Oldbones.com, bringing you the best in compression therapy, which I love. Also knee sleeves, CBD, all sorts of things to make you feel good when you got old bones and you skating.
I tried the socks for the first time
The compression
at the skate
socks?
park, and
Amazing.
I thought it was a gimmick.
What?
It's not. I always have a lot of kind of soreness on the bottom of
Yeah,
my feet,
yeah.
and I just figured it was because I needed better soles or insoles or cushions or whatever.
Yeah.
But the socks made a difference now.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, like maybe blood flow or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm a believer.
They're a therapeutic hug for the foot. Not only the foot, the ankle, the calf. Mine go all the way up to the knee.
Brian, right?
His name's Brandon, but
Oh, Brandon.
That's okay.
Sorry. Brandon, you need to make some that go up over the knee for my style.
okay. And he can call it the Adria or the Rolly Locks or something like that.
Or just
But
make
anyway, so happy that these sponsors are out there because they help me and they help us continue to do what we're doing. My mission is always to bring the best in roller skating tutorials and all things roller skating to you guys out there, and to do it in a positive, fun, and entertaining way. And I hope you guys agree. All of you who have been supporting, particularly my YouTube channel, which we are getting very close to 300,000 subscribers, and I think that's insane.
I don't. It's because it's you.
No.
You're an incredible human with a lot to share.
Yes, I talk a lot. That every time, did I tell you about how I got a box of my old report cards?
I don't
I think I did. My
When?
mom gave me a box. You know when your parents are getting older and they just start giving away everything?
So let me guess.
Every
you
single
had-
time I leave my parents' house, I get a box of something. And I got a box of old photos and report cards. And every single report card in the comment section was talks too much. Talks too much. I did go to Catholic school, which we've discussed in length previously. But talks too much. And they didn't know that that was my superpower.
It is. That's what I was just going to say. Is like back then, they did not know.
They didn't know. I had things to say. Mm-hmm. They tried to
Oh,
silence
can I
me.
shout out real quick? This is always rolling.
Always rolling.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Always Rolling is this really cool online apparel,
they're a
roller skating. They have all sorts of
small
accessories,
business.
earrings, but these are cool because you can't tell right away. But this pattern has all sorts of skating and skating related graphics on it.
My
and I love
favorite.
the fact that it doesn't shout it out. It's not like,
subtle.
I'm wearing a giant roller skate.
Yeah.
It's like you look at it and then you look at it and you're like, there's a roller skate with a plant coming out of it, and there's a Band-Aid. Okay. And then there's
My
just
favorite
these
is the
pin-up
heart
legs
with
with
the-
the things, with the heart with the
bruised butt. It's like a butt
Very
heart.
sexy. Mm-hmm. And then you've got the skater die on there. Super cute.
For
Always
those
rolling.
of you just listening,
Always rolling.
we gave you a good description.
Yeah.
Yes, always rolling.
They're
rolling.
great. They're super
.com.
great. Saw them at Rollercon. Okay, so let's talk Olympics. What was funny, were you even planning on watching
Wait.
the Olympics?
Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. No, wait, that's football.
Yeah.
How come I always mess things up?
Dude, I was just rolling with it, but
Wait.
I was like, that ain't the theme.
What's the Olympic?
I don't
one?
even know if you killed
Oh,
it.
come on. Everybody's singing it right now. Dun, 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 dun. No?
No.
That's
isn't-
Rocky. I swear I have not been drinking. Wait, we got to get it, Dirty.
I don't know it anymore. You've
Olympics.
drummed it out of my head. That Rocky
It'll
theme
come
is,
to me. I'll
that
just-
Rocky theme is a classic, though.
I'll blurt it out in the middle of the episode. Okay, keep going.
Good. Okay, so were you even planning on watching the Olympics?
They kind of snuck up on me. But then I heard skateboarding was in it, and I watched that.
Did you?
I was, it was so cool. And then of course you heard about all the otter categories like table tennis and break dancing.
Right. But I used to watch the Olympics like top to bottom with my entire family back in the day.
Same, it's
like
not
you
that
would
way
sit down and
Yeah.
everyone, but we don't have that kind of culture anymore where everyone sits down at the same time because you can watch it online, you can record it, watch it later, you can just watch.
Dun, dun,
God.
dun, 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 dun,
There you
dun,
go.
dun. Oh, God, I had to get that out of the
There
way.
you go. You finally got it right.
Okay, sorry, keep going.
No. So
You and your family.
This year, I felt like I was too much going on. I didn't really watch it, but I was getting the highlights via, TikTok and Instagram, etc. And I was dying laughing. But I was only laughing because the first thing that made me laugh was the pole vaulter.
Female
the
or
guy-
male? Or yeah.
He was most decidedly male. It was super evident that he
Oh,
was
that
male.
one.
He got hooked up.
Yeah. Yeah, that was good.
That was good. So I feel
I would
like
like
there's
to
some
have that kind of
definite.
mistake if I was a guy.
There's definitely some endorsement deals in his future. He don't worry about pole vaulting.
Do you think though?
You don't
can
have
we,
to
can
worry
we
about
get a
that.
little
He needs-
conspiratorial? Do you think it was real? Do you think he just enhanced it a little to just have that appearance at the Olympics and make a name for himself in another kind of way?
I think that's totally insane.
Okay,
I think
I don't
that
know.
guy
I just
went
made
up
that
there
up.
for God and country and tried to
mean-
win, and then anatomy took over and said, "Not today."
So, for any of you who may have been living under a rock, there was a pole vaulter who hurtled himself over the bar, and the thing that knocked the bar off was his
penis.
junk.
Oh, are we not?
Penis.
His penis.
Yes.
His penis just hooked it. Just hooked it and said, boom, going down.
It grabbed on.
There's nothing. You know what? You know what? I bet he has a girlfriend or wife he makes very happy with that tricky.
Oh, dirty.
Why not? I think it's great. I think it was great.
It was
great.
fantastic.
You know, sports needs this. We need a little
Comedy.
fun and games.
I think
right?
we do.
And then, but nothing was more incredible than breakdancing. Like well, okay, let's go back to skateboarding. Yes, super excited that skateboarding is in the Olympics. Completely deserves to be there. Although I kind of go back and forth with the idea that skateboarding can be judged. It to me, but figure skating is judged. To me, there's figure skating is part art, part sport, and you're judged on both. So other sports, you don't get judged on that. Like if you're running track, people may judge you on your form and say your form is good or bad, but that's not part of the end result. But if you're a figure skater, if you're a gymnast in a floor routine type thing, you are getting judged on your artistic interpretation or your expression. So I think that with skateboarding, I was like, wow, so much of what makes skateboarding great is, yes, the amount of tricks that they can do or the difficulty of, but a lot of it is on how they do it, you know, and how it looks and how it makes you feel with that style. So I was hoping that I hope it doesn't, and it won't, but does it kill people's drive to be creative and be beautiful and be amazing on their skateboard? But I think it's going to be fine. I think the Olympics,
I think it's as athletic as you get.
Oh my God.
You know, and isn't that what the Olympics is about is athleticism. And I'm just amazed at these young people. Actually, though, there was I want to say one of the guys was in his 40s. One of them.
40s?
Yeah.
How do you even get out of bed
he
in the morning?
skated with Tony Hawk.
40s?
How old is Tony Hawk?
You're practically dead.
Oh, stop. Anyway, I was inspired,
In
and
your
of
40s.
course, I'm like, well, skateboarding made it. When's the roller skating gonna make it?
When they talked about breakdancing being in the Olympics, at first I think a lot of people were laughing or crazy, like, I can't believe breakdancing. And I'm like, man, that stuff is highly athletic. But again, how do you judge it, right? So talking about judging, I feel like the world has judged, the girl the woman who really made the Olympics. The woman, she's 36 years old, so let's call it like it is. The woman who made the Olympics, Ray Gunn. I mean, God love her. She brought more excitement and hilarity to the Olympics than anyone else could. I felt like the whole time, all we heard about was Simone Biles, who's just the absolute greatest.
What an amazing
and then it
comeback,
was like, what? Nope. Now we're on to Ray Gunn because she's just out there trying her best, apparently. I really think, though, she tried her best.
I do, too. I don't want to throw shade on her or do the,
I will.
But that's your job. But, yeah, you explained it well, what's maybe going on in her mind. I have a really close friend who's from Australia, and she's like, look, we're really good at ripping on our own. So, we may never come back from this, but we can handle the comedy behind it because you can't ignore it.
It's hysterical.
It's
First of
funny.
all,
and I appreciate the lightheartedness and that, a lot of the people gave into it, but I know it's kind of also stirred up some real angst. As a matter of fact, well, you say it. You talk about it.
What's
about?
Okay, first off, it's comedy gold. Her routine. I was in Lake Havasu hanging out on a boat. We're just having a good old time. Could not stop watching that routine. I think the first time I saw the routine, I watched it 20 times. I was like, first of all, I thought it was a skit. I didn't even think it was a real entry.
I did too. I have to confess. I thought maybe
I didn't,
it was
because
a
I didn't
joke
watch
at
it live.
first.
So I thought someone was making fun of breakdancing, and that's what they were showing.
I did too.
And
A
then,
little Jim Carrey-esque.
yeah, I thought there's no way someone's going to show up. God love her, but in that outfit doing that dance, there's no way.
Yeah,
And
there were a
then
few things she
when
did that
she
you were-
did her little patented kangaroo move. The craziest thing is I knew that that's what she was. If anyone's going to interpret a kangaroo,
Right.
she was spot on.
Yeah.
I was like, kangaroo. I'm dying laughing. I have a ton of Aussie friends, and I'm like,
Yeah,
they
you
have
do.
to be dying over this. They must be laughing their asses off because this is insane what she's doing. And then right after that, it was like, okay, the next competitor. And I was like, oh, is that real?
This is real.
That's not a skit.
And I kept
That's not a
looking-
parody. I cannot believe this is real.
No, and I was looking for clues, like at the person she was competing against. I was looking for the face to kind of give away a chuckle, or the judges behind her, or
Yeah.
people in the audience. Like, everybody was
everyone
really
would-
keeping it together, and
I felt
so
like it's one of those situations where, like, if this was your kid's talent show and a kid got up there and did that, at the end, you're like, yay. You know it's not breakdancing. You know it's not. But the kid is 9 years old trying to do his or her thing. So you're like, yay, good for you. Good for you. And it's so funny because people are like, even she was like, I tried my best. And I'm like, best? You tried your best? No, this is the Olympics. You have to be the best. You're already the best. And then you go up against the best of other places. Listen, God love you, Australia. And I know this isn't true, but if that's your best breakdancer, don't send anybody. Do not send anyone. Like, if that's the best you got, sit this one out. It is not a big deal. And then I also think that if this is the way the Olympics are going to go, fantastic. Put it in every sport. I want everyone to send a representative to every single sport. Like, diving. I want to see people just doing straight cannonballs. like, I don't know how to dive, and we're from a country without water. So let's just send anyone who's available. Like, what she managed to do accidentally was highlight how amazing all the other participants were. Because what she was doing straight up was not breakdancing. That was interpretive dance. Like, I feel like there was, and she said too, that she was like trying to be artistic. Yeah, on some level. You were, I don't know, sending us some kind of message. Maybe SOS. like straight up, were you forced to do that? Is someone holding your family hostage instead of you don't get on the Olympics and full scale embarrass yourself in country by doing that dance? Consequences. Like, really,
someone's gonna die.
yeah. I mean, what could make you do that? And I swear to God, you guys, that was just the most insane thing. And then, there's a massive online backlash, and people are, even she called it haters. Oh, the haters are out there. Can I just say in this instant, please don't hate me for this. These people aren't haters. This is like the tribe has spoken.
Yes.
There used to
I
be
watch
a thing.
a lot of Survivor.
There used to be a thing kind of like shame. Like the group says, no, that's bad. You shouldn't do that. It's kind of along that line. Mm-hmm. It's like, these are all the other breakdancers. They're incredible at what they do. Let's put them on the worldwide stage. And then you come out and literally don't do breakdancing. Mm-hmm. Okay. It would be like if I decided to come back for figure skating and there was roller figure skating And I went out there. Listen, I could do the most minimal stuff now. Why? Because I'm over 40. I'm 57, honey. I'm doing like single revolution jumps, a waltz jump. I'm doing stuff. I can do stuff in figure skating that I literally could do when I was 5 or 6 years old. After that, I was kicking butt. Okay, that's where you go in evolution of like sports. You start off and you get really, really, really good. Then it's all downhill after that. And then you're just trying to do the most basic things. She went out there at the prime, I guess, of her abilities, doing the most basic stuff. And then the stuff was really crazy interpretive. So I'm wondering, again, what kind of message was she trying to send? Was it some kind of...
Well, you kind of... Okay, there's two things, and you can chip me if you don't want to address it, but you had mentioned that you heard her and her husband were...
Oh, were
at the helm of collecting
apparently
a committee.
Apparently they didn't have some kind of governing body for breakdancing, which I could imagine that being true because
it's new to the sport.
And apparently they kind of created it, and that kind of helped her to be at the forefront and to actually get on the team. Mm-hmm. I don't think she's been racking up years of like, I'm a winner, I'm the best. And I think this really does say something about our current culture, that as an individual, you would be that delusional to think that you could go up against the world's best. And I'm not saying that people shouldn't try and they shouldn't be respected for trying their best, okay? But if you don't have enough self-awareness to look at your competition and say, oh, I ain't at their level. Maybe I should step aside and make room for someone else who's actually good at this.
So I'm guessing, wouldn't you think that she's watched plenty of breakdancing?
Okay, I would say that she's watched breakdancing, but she does not understand breakdancing.
But what is it? What's the disconnect?
The disconnect is she has no mind, body, soul connection. She has no feeling to the movement. She has an intellectual understanding of what it technically is, but she cannot express it because she cannot feel it because she has not lived it. Okay?
But
you're way out of your depth here, lady. You were in the wrong lane. Like, I get you. You could be a fan of it. You could be a person who facilitates it for other people. Like, what if she's really good at admin? What if she's really good at, I don't know, forming organizations? Maybe she's good at fundraising to help other people who would actually be good at this, be able to do it. I don't know. Maybe she would open up a school and have real teachers come and teach and help people do it. But her actually taking space and doing it herself, I'm sorry, it's black or white. She ain't got it. She does not have it. There is not one point where I watched her dance and I thought, oh, yeah, like that's good. I can totally feel it. She is so good. I can't wait. I just kept going, kangaroo, it was the most insane thing. And I'm telling you, if they did this for other sports in the Olympics, I mean, pick a sport.
Well, that's what I was thinking is, look, breakdance is a whole culture of its own. And I got to imagine your top-notch break dancers aren't even interested in competing in the Olympics.
In the Olympics, yeah.
But what I don't want to say it so mean, but like it's almost like a slap in the face at the thing you love, and you're watching someone do that, and like it's like graffiti on your it's unwanted graffiti on your art. That would kill me if I've waited. I hope I live to see roller skate in the Olympics, But if our art was represented in such a way that it took away from what I would want the world to pay attention to,
Right.
it would break my heart. So in that sense, I think there.
I mean,
I understand the angst that it caused. Did you know they took it out in 2028?
Yeah, but I also believe
They're not going to do it.
It might have been an exhibition sport this time. So maybe they're trying.
Oh.
Hey, maybe they're just trying stuff out. They're trying to capture the younger viewer. God knows what they're going to try next. But I'll tell you what they're probably going to get in the Olympics, and it would just kill me, is that invasive species of sport called pickleball that takes over every single outdoor skating spot, basketball court, handball court, all that stuff.
Dirty, you sound a little pissed.
I hate pickleball so much
Dirty.
because pickleball
You're going to
has,
get canceled by the
I don't
pickleball
care.
people.
F pickleball. Listen, pickleball, here's all these outdoor skating spots that roller derby has used, dance skating has used. There's been basketball courts, all these things in our local neighborhood, right? Pickleball has come by and like just taken over. So the city's like, yes, we have to have pickleball courts, of course. Like pickleball can't just take a tennis court that's unused. Hello, there's tons of tennis courts not being used. Just convert those to pickleball, half tennis, half pickleball. You know, when you're too unathletic to play tennis, you could just play pickleball. Let's just put those two things together. But no, they stopped. I cannot tell you how many roller derby leagues that I know that have lost practice spaces because pickleball has come in. Ditto for outdoor hockey. It is so, and in my neighborhood, you guys, this is the worst. There is an equestrian place, an equestrian like center, you know, a place where a bunch of horses live. And then people go there and ride the horses and take care of horses. And they have therapy horses, etc. They're going to close that down and make it an entire pickleball place. We're talking, this is in Lakewood, California. It's been open for almost 100 years. My mom used to ride horses there. And now they're going to turn that into pickleball. I'm like, it's insane. So fast forward, we're going to end up seeing that goof-ass sport in the Olympics.
Well, have you seen
God
the
love
hobby
you
horse?
if you hobby horse, okay. I've got respect for that because
What?
that's
More than
insane.
pickleball?
Yes. Have you seen how high those girls jump?
Why don't they just drop the
jumps.
stick and join the track team?
Well,
I don't get
that
it.
is a possibility, but
Because they do the hurdle beautifully.
You can hobby horse anywhere. You can't run hurdles anywhere. You could be hobby horsing like through the airport. I think that is a crazy good sport. But back to our friend Ray Gunn.
Yeah.
I think the thing that she has done is possibly open up the idea that you can send anyone from your country to the Olympics and inadvertently make the Olympics hilarious because, oh my God.
So you just want to go a whole another direction with the Olympics now. You want to
I
open
want
it
an
up
average
to-
Joe in every sport.
Okay. And then maybe that's what needs to happen. So we can have
So you
something
can
we can
highlight-
measure.
Yes.
You can measure like athleticism versus a hobby or,
Yes.
you know, just exercise.
Yeah. And I swear to God, if
I'll be
this-
that person for
I
roller
want to say this. Let's hope that the message that we get, the lesson that we learn as a collective is to have a lot of self-awareness. Understand your strengths. Really just stand in the mirror. As Joan said in Mad Men, stand in the mirror completely naked and look at yourself top to bottom and really assess your strengths. And then go in that direction. Assess your strengths and go in that direction. If Ray Gunn had assessed her strengths, she wouldn't be the biggest meme. And mark my words, this is going to be everyone's favorite Halloween costume.
Well, can I tell you something? I already brought it to the skate park. I've got the Ray Gun stall going on.
Right? There you go.
Yeah. I mean,
so
I'm not equating it to breakdancing. It's just a kangaroo pose.
And I know that people feel bad because she is getting it on the internet. Like, people are really, really railing against her and making fun of her, basically. But listen, you put yourself out there like that, like you put yourself out, I get made fun of on the internet.
Yeah. No.
And I think it's funny.
Sorry.
I mean, do you... There
We're
you
good.
go. I get made fun of on the internet, and I think
do?
it's yes.
Well, yeah.
People say all sorts of stuff,
Hip hop, Dana.
They think I'm like, hi, I'm Dana, and this is hip hop.
Except
like,
for
I
your
get
roller
that.
skating.
I get that.
That's pretty funny.
But listen, she's iconic, so I don't care.
Yeah.
And here's the thing is, I feel like I do a pretty good job staying in my lane. I grew up in the world of skating. I'm 3 generations deep into this. I did competitive skating. I did rink skating, outdoor skating, park skating, whatever. I've done it all. Everything but hockey because I like my teeth. But I know what waters to dip my toes in. I'm not crazy. I'm not going to be like, I'm going to try to do a windmill on my skates. Like, dude, okay, I'm 57. I said it in my How to Skate Like a White Woman video. I'm just trying to look good. Just trying to look smooth. I got 3 good moves that I can do, and I'm going to parlay those things. I'm going to ride those things into the sunset, okay?
I'm right behind you.
I'm not trying to enter contest.
Okay. Do you think Derby could make it into the Olympics?
No.
Why not?
Absolutely not. Okay, so here's this is my personal opinion from experience. This is the deal. With roller skating, the reason why roller skating will probably never enter the Olympics.
What?
Never.
I disagree.
Never in any form.
I totally skate park, just like the skateboarders.
God, no. You know why?
Why?
What? You gotta understand. Ice skating. We are straight up 2 ice skaters who really run the Olympics on ice side or on Winter Olympics. Okay. We are the ugly stepsister of skating. Roller skating is for real. Ice skating is so powerful, and they've been so powerful since the beginning that they never wanted us in there. Back when I was a kid, and again, this is my experience, okay? So if you've got data and evidence it says elsewhere, fine. I'm just telling you what I know from growing up in this. Back in the day, we really tried to get in the Olympics, and we had our best shot with speed skating. Our best shot. We were in the Pan American Games, which is a really big deal, and that was kind of the stepping stone to the Olympics. But I truly believe that it is ice skating that's saying, hell no. This is not happening. So you're not going to see, ice figure skaters and then roller figure skaters, even though there's roller figure skaters out there that are incredible.
What about skate park? I mean, we did the X Games. We had an exhibition at the X Games, and that was amazing.
Okay, our best shot. You have to have, there's criteria for getting in the Olympics. So many participants worldwide have to be into it, right? You have to have so many different countries.
A big pool.
Yeah, you can't just have America. You've got to have everyone involved, right? There is, and I'm talking artistic skating, there is not enough countries involved in it, okay? Artistic skating, and I'm talking like figure skating, was super huge in America, 50s, 60s, 70s, started to wind down in the 80s and 90s. And you saw the participation really go down for a variety of different factors. But one of them was straight up real estate. Okay, so rinks were built in the 30s, 40s, 50s. By the time the 60s, 70s, 80s came around, these rinks were in their second, third generation of family ownership. The buildings were starting to need massive upgrades. Families and the businesses couldn't afford the upgrades. Developers came through and said, we'll take that. We'll build a hotel there. Or we'll do that. Mm-hmm. So a lot of the places that we used to have to skate are gone. So, for instance, when I was a figure skater and I was like 13, I would go to a regional competition, and in my division, there would be 300 girls. You go that same division now, there's like 4. And send 3 to nationals. So the participation is extremely low in America. So if it's not in America, it's not worldwide. Now, there's the best skaters there's in Italy, in Colombia, in Argentina. There's incredible.
Australia.
But it's not in every country, and the numbers
not worldwide.
Simply aren't big enough. They're not big enough here in America to make it happen. Obviously, if it's not happening here, it's not happening in other places. So people talk about roller derby. Isn't roller derby going to go in the... come on now. You can want, but you can't have.
What about
it's
skate
not big
park?
enough.
I'm telling you,
it's
skate
not big
park.
enough. First of all, tell me the regional, the local, the regional, and national organizations of skate park skating. Who are they? When are their competitions? What's their competition schedule? What are the rules and regulations?
We have Quad Cup.
Honey,
we went to X Games.
It takes a whole thing. A whole
Well, how did
thing.
breakdancing get in? I mean,
I am
people
positive.
breakdance all over the world, I guess. Yeah, because it's easier. It's easy. You don't need equipment. You don't.
No.
I don't know. What?
They have their own
Culture.
No.
Don't we?
I'm sure they have a schedule, and they have a variety of competitions that make up a ranking system of who is the best. Okay? You've got to have that whole system in place.
Well, we're starting from the bottom, but we got to do it.
What?
I'm hell bent on seeing roller skaters skate that skate park that the skateboarders skate. The people that I see skating, we got Astro, Jamma, Hazley.
Right. Listen, they are
Havoc.
They are what we call pioneers, honey.
I
Pioneers.
know, but then
the pioneers don't
then
get
with the Quad Cup, they learn how to score them in the bowls and all of that.
That
and
is one
it's
local
just,
It's a local contest.
But maybe
is what
when
that
I'm
is.
dead, it'll happen.
Well,
Like,
yes.
if it keeps
I hope you don't
growing.
die soon. Because you're going to miss it. It's going to take a while.
It's going to take a while.
I'm not against it. I know I'm
you're
passionate
just
about these things.
realistic.
I am not against it. I'm just telling you.
But ice skaters won't be shutting down skate park roller skating because they ain't skating.
Listen, the only way. Okay, let me say this: breakdancer girl, she might have effed it up for a lot of people, because I think that the next Olympic committee that says, "Hey, let's try something new and different," who wants to be responsible for the next massive
flop
of? Yeah. I mean, how is it that out of the entire Olympic Games, the whole first half was like, Simone Biles, she's so inspirational. She's such a champion. She's so amazing too. Oh my God, did you see that video of that one girl? It was like the Olympics were going so good. And then you had that one thing with the guy with the the pole vaulting thing that was a little like giggle. That's a giggle. Okay, we were like, that was kind of funny, but the poor guy didn't mean to do it. He didn't go up there saying, "This is my plan." This is my plan. Mm-hmm.
All I'm thinking is, if they do want to let average people, one average person in every competition,
so
and
great.
roller skating makes it in the skate park.
I'm telling you, mark my words. If
I'll be a
roller
Ray
skating
Gunn.
ever gets in the Olympics, it's going to be speed skating, and it's going to be inline speed skating.
That's fine.
It's not even going to be
let's
quads.
go. Something.
It'll
Give
be
me something.
inline could possibly. And that's where in the past we have had our best chance in the past, and it still didn't happen.
Just to bring it full circle, last night my husband and I, we wanted to see Ray Gunn. We only watched her first bout. Oh, it's not a bout, a battle.
Yeah.
And we wanted to watch the second one, in which she does do the kangaroo, the infamous kangaroo. And so we sit down with our, midnight snacks at 8 p.m. and we get on there. What was it on? It was on Peacock, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And we go through the whole menu. We can't find breakdancing anywhere.
And that's terrible.
Took the whole thing down. Not just the parts with Ray Gunn. No, they took all of it.
See,
off.
that's ridiculous.
And my heart broke for
all those
the
other people who
breakdancers
are amazing,
who competed and stuff. So, yeah. Sorry, I just had to mention that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's temporary until they figure out. I don't understand
I don't know.
why.
They're probably. I want to say this. I think that the worst thing that's going to come out of this is she's going to get brand deals. Someone's going to figure out how to use her, and she's, I don't know if smart or dumb, is going to go for it, and she will make money off this, and the breakdancers that deserve it, that deserve brand deals, that deserve to be in commercials, that deserve to have
a Wheaties box picture,
whatever, all that kind of stuff. And then instead it's going to be like, watch this, watch this craziness, and let's see. I think maybe she should have her own show where she just tries things she's not prepared for.
Yeah, just all genres of
dancing.
Yeah.
You just, she tries all. Ray Gunn tries, snow skiing, but like the jumping one, where you fly off. Like Ray Gunn's never water skied. Let's see if she can do that. Or, like we just throw out a topic, like one of those improv comedy shows, and then she does an interpretive dance to it. You're like animals in the wild, and she's like kangaroo, and then she does all the other animals. I mean, she trust me, she's going to be around. She's going to be around.
Yeah.
All I got to say.
Well, you gotta love to laugh. I'm telling you, part of me loves the humor. Part of me, my heart breaks for breakdancers. It's a whole hot mess.
Yeah, I think breakdancing is definitely going to be able to overcome this.
Oh, sure.
Because now we've seen what it's like when you don't know what you're doing and you have no mind-body connection. You don't know how to feel it out, that you don't understand it on
at all. Like
cellular level.
Its origin is street fighting. That's how you battle, that's its origin. Like, and I'm telling you, like, there's so much
been in
feeling
the street.
And exactly like
she has never
there's so much
been anywhere near a street.
Attitude. That's what I was looking for. Like, you're battling for your turf, I don't know, but I know that the origins of it are so
she's
far from where she was coming from.
She's got different origins. Okay. Different origins. And she should rethink this. And also, can I just say this? She's like 36. I don't care what you're out there doing. That you're on the long tooth end of your
dirty
sport.
You're disappointing me by saying that.
Why?
There could have been a 36-year. There's probably is a 36-year-old breakdancer out there that is kicking ass and taking names. And
is there a 36-year-old woman out there doing it? Let me know.
For sure.
Let me know, honey. Listen, I don't care how you slice it. Sports. The vast majority of sports, you are at your top of your game when you are younger.
True.
Yeah, under 25. Okay. You're at it is
Hey,
so
Simone's
hard.
27.
Yeah. Well, she's also 4'8".
I'm just saying.
She's 4'8", and she is we will not see the likes of her in our lifetime.
Yeah.
We will not see the likes of her.
We're really fortunate to live at this time.
I don't care. The
witness.
Olympics need to be special. To be the best, you have to. You can't. No. You're 36, dude. You're if you can make it at 36, good for you, but it's not.
It's rare.
We shouldn't be telling people that you're this complete outlier. You know, you're out of shape, you're older, you don't know what you're doing, you could be in the Olympics. No. You can
I'm not saying
you
that.
can be
I'm
at
just
your
saying-
weekend family gathering and try that. That'd be great. You know that family reunion we're having?
Can you do?
You should try. Have you ever seen those videos where the families get together and they just do dumb shit together?
Oh,
Like,
I've been to them.
Yeah.
I
Those
love
are
it.
great.
Like they get up and play the
When they
guitar,
try-
or dance, or
Okay,
they
I
have a
was-
stage.
I
Yeah.
watched a
I
video
want to
where
have that family.
I watched a video where guys were racing. Okay, they were full out sprinting to see who got first choice in their like fantasy football draft. Guys are just pulling hammies and stuff. Like they're running as fast as they can. And like, oh, shit. They're blowing out knees. Why? Because they aren't capable of that kind of sprinting anymore. And it is okay. It's okay. So my closing thoughts. Ray Gunn, I am sure that you are talented in another area. You need to get out of the way. Let other people who can really do this go to the Olympics, for God's sakes. Take all of this backlash, get super self-aware, and, my friend, take another path. It's okay. We all do dumb stuff. We just don't do it on an Olympic stage. And I think that's the real lesson.
Dirty Talks Ray Gunn.
I'm sorry.
Advice.
God love her.
Advice for Ray Gunn.
And nothing against Australians, because they're
Oh, heck no.
my
God,
fave
I
people.
think I've learned much more about their culture in the last week than ever. And love them. Love their sense of humor. I need more Australian friends in my life.
You could
Because-
just go skating down there.
In the
and you
comments of all of these posts, I was I haven't
This
laughed
is-
this
I
hard
wanna
in my
say this.
life with the Australian comments.
I'll say this last thing. This doesn't even have anything to do with Australia or Australians. This is a one-person problem. Someone who is not self-aware. Someone who is deluded.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's what it is. She should not have been there. She should not have been there. But thanks for the laughs, girl.
Over
Thank
and
you.
out.
Thank you for that. Okay. All right, you guys. And I hope, like, listen, you know how the vast majority of the time I am super supportive and encouraging within our circle of skating. I want everyone to try. There's room for everyone who wants to try skating and get better at skating, knowing full well that the top competitors need to be the best. And that's where the differentiation is. Everyone could try breakdancing. But if you're going to take a spot representing your country on the biggest stage in the world, you better come with it. Because if you don't, you have some random chicks talking about you in Long Beach, California. And I'm not talking, I'm really not.
You're just
saying
spicy
it.
about it because
I'm a little passionate about it because it was
spicy about
ridiculous,
it.
but it did make me laugh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you for the laughs. I can't wait for the Halloween costumes.
You got to come see me doing my Ray Gun stall.
Yeah, that's cool. I
skate
love
park.
that. I really wanted to do a little video where I did the dance, but then I was like, I don't even think I could do it.
I support you.
Like, I don't think there's any way that I could do anything beyond kangaroo and that hop.
You could do
like
the little
once I
windmill.
got on the ground, if I don't get up, like in skating, I have like a 3-second thing. If I don't get up in 3 seconds, I'm going to need some assistance. Okay. So I have a really good way of getting up. But the second I fall, I'm like, and we're up. We're in denial. That never happened. Moving on. No one talk about it. So if I got down on the ground and I started doing the curly shuffle around in a circle, and listen, I don't want to get dirty like that. The floor is not that clean. anyway, so that's why I didn't make a video of me actually doing her routine or my interpretation of her routine.
Don't worry, you guys. I'll work on her.
Yeah,
we'll
really.
get it done.
Okay. We'll do a
Keep
little
an eye out.
tutorial on it. No, I'm going to leave that for other people in the skating community because I absolutely know 100% there's people out there who could do that full routine and they will do it on skates and they'll kill it. And I can't wait to see it. I would do. See, I know my lane. I have self-awareness. I know I'm incapable, so I don't try. I just try to do my 3 things that I know how to do. Okay? That's where we're at. All right, you guys, we got to go. So thank you for tuning
Yes,
in.
love you guys.
Let me know. Give us some comments. Let me know what you thought and all that jazz. And we'll be back, with the next episode in 2026. I'm just saying that's how long it takes us to do these things.
Yeah.
All right.
See you later, guys.